The city's main train station shuttered and deserted. Checkpoints are everywhere, measuring the temperature of the few drivers still on the streets. This is a city in the grip of a deadly disease. While transport has come to a virtual standstill, these images from social media show hospitals crowded with people desperate to be treated. As the official number of cases keeps rising, Beijing's response has been hands-on. 2 new hospitals are being stamped out of the ground.
Expanding outbreak of the deadly coronavirus. Look at the map. What started in China has now spread to Europe, Australia, and the United States.
Here's what we know as we come on the air. There is now 1 more confirmed case in the U.S., bringing the total to 3. In China, where the outbreak started, the total number of those sickened rose overnight to 2,056 people have died.
And we can now confirm that the U.S. State Department is evacuating staff from the consulate in Wuhan, China. Ground zero for the outbreak. ABC's Ian Pannell is covering it all for us from Hong Kong. Ian, good morning to you.
That's right, lots to bring you up to date with. Growing numbers infected, a new warning about how contagious this could be, and the American family trapped in the middle of this crisis. This morning, another American diagnosed with a potentially deadly coronavirus. The patient in Southern California is the 3rd to be diagnosed with the new pneumonia-like virus in the U.S. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
Stung by outcry over Wuhan's overcrowded hospitals and doctors struggling without resources, Beijing tries to show it's in control of the epidemic consuming this country. Soldiers arrive with supplies, as do hundreds of doctors from all over China. And the government is building 2 hospitals at breakneck speed, designed to treat more than 2,000 of the infected. State TV is also showing successes, like the story of Zhang Chengcheng, a medic infected with the coronavirus, now recovering. I feel I'm in pretty good shape, he tells a reporter standing outside his hospital room. My fever's gone and I don't cough so often. But that optimism contrasts sharply with big increases in infections and deaths even in the past 24 hours. This is still a city and a region locked down. Roads, planes and trains all blocked in a desperate attempt to stop the virus. The mayor of Wuhan predicts the number of cases here to go up by another 1,000 in the coming days. Beijing officials painted an equally grim picture today, expecting the virus to become stronger and spread farther. It's all very new, says the deputy director of China's National Health Commission, Li Bin. Our knowledge
of the virus mutating.
And based on the knowledge we now have, this is an emerging and new disease. The knowledge we have is quite limited. We are not very clear about the source of the disease, and the infections are not entirely under our control. So based on the changes and the involvement of the infections, we would enhance our preparedness to respond to the possible changes of the infections.
Well, this latest development follows President Xi Jinping's warning that the country faces a grave situation. Authorities are now warning that the virus is contagious during its incubation period. That is different from the SARS virus, and that virus, SARS, killed more than 800 people globally in 2003. The incubation period of the new coronavirus is anything from 1 to 14 days. China's Health Commission insists it will be taking more